Hi guys, Dan here from SpartanJesters TV, bringing you a crew video. Last time I spoke to you about tuning kits. Now, tuning kits are made important in this game by what I'm going to talk about today. And today I'm going to be talking about terrains. Now, terrains are kind of the way of differentiating between the styles of racing, and it kind of expands the amount of things that you can do in this. As you can see on the screen now, this is a street terrain. It's a street race, and most of these are going to feature within New York and Miami in the game. So you're going to probably go for the archetype of a street tuning kit. Now, I may not have mentioned this last time, and I'm sorry for this, but that is not all you're allowed. You can just put on that archetype of street, and then you can change certain features. So you might have the street body kit, but you might have different tires on. So like, we're going over here to just west of Chicago, because obviously the map on this is America, not to scale, but this is where you can see the off-roading. So this is where you're going to use your off-road kit. Now, this looks pretty cool. I mean, something that really sums up freedom is when you can go anywhere. As they've said, when it comes to off-roading, if you see a mountain, they've pretty much made it so you can drive up any of them. Obviously, there might be some issues if you don't have the right kit on or whatnot, and the height of it, but you can pretty much drive up to any place you can see. But, you know, it's going to take a while, because they said like it could take you half an hour to drive across the whole map, but they have brought in quick moving. So this terrain is still in the hilly areas, but what we're looking at is we're looking at the road on this. And the road on this is nice and smooth, but you've got these nice winding corners, so you've kind of got the on-road mountainous terrain, which could feature with performance kits or slightly more driftier kits, as you might have seen this car going off into a drift every now and then. So this is the way that they're going to try and, you know, diversify the game, and things like that. And what they have said about this is that there's going to be missions specific to terrains that you're going to have to go through to complete the story. You can't just go, okay, I like street racing, I'm just going to do the street racing. To start with, that is. You're going to have to go through all these different types of terrains, and you're going to have to not master them, but, you know, complete certain missions to do with the terrains to get a good grip with all of them. And the reason they make you do this is because you want a grip on these street terrains, like you can see now. These are street, they're not high performance roads like they were up in the mountain. And then they skip back onto the road. So once you're on the road, you've got grips of that, and then you go off-road. This is where a mixture of terrains will really test the driver. So it's something that they're going to mix up throughout the game. But at the end game, as they're saying, once you've completed most of the missions in all the terrains, then you'll be able to go, okay, I want to go drive up in the mountains and things like that. And I really like the idea of separating these terrains, because, I mean, in certain games like Need for Speed, it's all the one type of racing. Now, in this, they have said that there will be like circuit tracks and things like this, and off-road racing. And the off-road racing will feature not really following, it will be point to point, and then you have the freedom of, well, you've got to find the fastest way. And then street racing, you can imagine that terrain slash racing style is another way that's going to feature possibly drag racing, you know, things like that. And then you get your performance racing, which is like games like, I guess, Grid and others. So this is exciting, and I can't wait to see what they do with this, and I really hope that they go into more detail about this, because I haven't had much to go on. But thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed.